Hello there, and welcome to Homework Help with Mr. Graves. I just taught a lesson on multiplying radicals, and I want to just provide a little bit of homework help. This will be informal, but regarding your curriculum for my students, I thought I would just share a few things to be a help to you, and I think it will. You might have to kind of pause and go back, but want to just provide some insight in some of the problems. My students know, obviously, they get harder and harder in the curriculum, but number one, and you need to have watched the video maybe a couple of different times, but I want you to know, number one, the square root of 5 times square root of 3, again, we just multiply, square root of 15, but when we break stuff down, there is no pair there, okay? So just remember that. Same for number two. Number three, we get into something a little different there. Number three, let's put everything under the radical. Let's take an 8, let's put 2, 2, and 2. Let's take a 3 and let's put 3 there. 2, 2, 2, 3, right? Pull out a set, what are we going to have? Well, we're going to have a 2 on the outside. We're going to multiply what remains on the inside. Number 4, we know that 18 breaks down. It's a 2, 3, 3. We're going to add another 3. So 2, 3, 3, 3. You're going to break that down, and again, looking for sets. All these are pretty much squared, so we're looking for all the sets we pull out. Anything that remains, we're going to keep under the radical. Number 5, again, another radical sign. Let's break 12 down. Let's put 5 in there and see what happens. Number 6, same thing. Break them both down, put them all into the radical. 7, do the same thing. See what you can pull out. Number 8. 33 and 55, what do we have there? We've got a 3 and an 11, we've got a 5 and an 11. And it looks like we've got a pair of 11s there to pull, okay? Number 9, break them out, okay? See what you can do. Number 10, same thing, the numbers are bigger. Product of primes, I did a video on that. Break them all out, put it all under the radical, go get your sets, pull them out, multiply them, see what you got left. Number 11, you got a big number there. Break down 590 in the product of primes, and you'll find a very, very interesting set of factors there. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it's pretty interesting. You'd think you'd have some stuff, but you might not necessarily have everything there as well. Number 12, 54 and 48, they break down pretty easily. Do the same thing. 13, all right, what do we got to do here? Well, square root of 3 times the square root of 2, automatic plus, square root of 3 times the negative 1, okay? And then we break that down, it looks like a negative, or square root of 6 minus the square root of 3, and there's our answer. I just gave you that answer, all right? Number 14, same thing, square root of 5 times 5. Now when you write that, put the number 5 first. 5 square root 5, automatic plus, square root of 5 times the square root of 3. So remember, you can't leave a square root of 5 times the square root of 3 right there. You got to make that a square root of 15. That can't break down, so it looks like you've got an answer there. Number 15, square root of 7 times the square root of 21. They're both under the radical, so what I would do is I would multiply those together, or put one big radical. So square root of 7 times square root of 21, automatic plus, square root of 7 times the square root of 2. Break those down. All right, for number 15, so it looks like you got a 7, 7, 3, and then you got a 7, 2. So you got to pull those out and simplify. Number 16, square root of 6 times the square root of 18. All right, take those numbers and see what you can pull out if you can. 6 square root of 6 times square root of 18, automatic plus, square root of 6 times the square root of 2, which that's a 12. And that's a 2, 2, 3, so 2 square root of 3, you should know that. Let's see what happens there, okay? Number 17, all right, here we go. Our first cube root of 40 and 54. Nice, big, long radical. Break down 40, break down 54. Look for sets of 3, all right? You may not have them all next to each other, but put down sets of 3, find out what you can, see what gets pulled out. Leave the rest in there, and when you get your answer, make sure that you keep it as a 3 in there for the index or the root. I think I made a mistake on doing that a problem or two in my video. 18, you know what? You're going to do the same thing. These are 81 and 64. You got maybe some 3s in there, some 2s, whatever's going to be there. Do the same thing that you would. Put it all under one radical. Pull out the sets of 3. Number 19, numbers are getting bigger. Same thing. pull it all out, I think you got one simple little number left. Number 20, fourth roots. Wow, that's crazy. Break down 32, break down 64, put it all under one radical. Believe it or not, circle 4 numbers that might be the same there, pull it out as 1, and then multiply those, and you should have a good answer. 4ab plus times 5b, square root of each, number 21. One radical, 4 times 5 is 20, break that down. Whatever you can't have a pair with, an a and b, you know, it looks like you got 2 b's, so the b is going to pull out of there, but the a's got to stay, okay? 22, 3 times 2 is 6, x squared times x is x to the third. Looks like you're going to have a remaining x there because you can only do a set of 2. Y to the third times y, what's that? That's y to the fourth. So what's that going to be? That's going to be 2 sets of y's. So it looks like you have a y squared on the outside. Number 23, one big radical, same thing. Put your 2 down. 8 is 3 2's. Put it down. It's a square root. Look at your index. I've got 15 w's. I've got 3 z's. So it looks like I'm going to have a z left over. So work it out. It should be good. 24. There's a simple one. It looks like it's all the square root of x to the third times y to the third. But got a square root, so I'm going to pull out a set of each, and I think I got got something left over there. A couple things. Number 25. All right. All right. Keep 4 on the outside, and then put everything under. Break down the 8. Break down the 6. Break down the a to the 5th. Break down the c to the 7th. Break down a to the 4th and c. Put it all under, and start clearing out your sets, big time. Okay. Do it. And you're not going to have much left over under the radical sign. That's the beauty of this problem. That's pretty cool. 26, look at that. Keep the 2x out. 15, break it down. Get the 3 and the 5. Break the 21 down, the 3 and the 7. All right? Pull out the x. You got the x to the third, x to the fourth. You got 7 x's. You got 4 y's. How's that going to play out? Okay? 27, you got cube roots again, so you got to keep track of your index every single time. All right, it looks like I got a 4 and a 2, so it looks like a 2, 2, 2. That's pretty obvious. Looks like a 2 is going to be out of there, isn't it? 5 x's and 6 x's. Looks like I got 11 x's and 8 y's. Take those sets of 3's out, find out what you got left. Remember, if you got 2 left over, oops, can't pull it out, okay? That's how that goes. How about 28? Another cube root problem. 25, break it down, 5 and 5. 10, 2 and 5. Wonder how many 5's I have in that problem. That might pull out. I got 4 A's and 1 A, that's 5. I got 1 B and 1 B, that's 2. Looks like the B's are going to stay because I don't have enough sets of 3's. 6 and 3. I got 9 C's. Woo, 3 sets of C's. Sounds like something like maybe C third might be out of there. Number 29, cube root again. 10, break it down, 2 and 5. 1 long radical, do it. 50, break it down, 1 long radical. Throw those numbers out there and kind of see what you're going to get, all right? 4 A's and 4 A's, that's 8 A's. Well, 8's not divisible by 3, but I'm pretty sure we can pull out a couple of pairs of that, all right? You might have some remaining, you and I both know that. A squared, all right? And then B's, 3 and 2, that's 5. We can get 1 set out of there. 9 and 1 on the C's, that's 10. Wow, 3 sets of C's? And 1 left over? What a deal. Cube root, we're going to end on number 30. Fourth root, excuse me. Pardon me. 32, break it down. That's a lot of 2's. You might be able to pull a 2 out of there. Might have a leftover one. Maybe. Yeah. Well, 3 plus 2 is 5 on the x's. 1 plus 2 is 3. The y's, bummer. Can't pull out. 6 plus 2 is 8. Sounds like you can pull out a couple z's. All right? Hey, I'm hoping that works for you. I'm hoping this is a help. If you got to go back, because I went fast, do it, but just pull out the sets you can pull. You got to know what your indexes are all the way up to fourths. If you're short, you're short. You got to make sure that you keep it, under the radical, if you can't make a family out of it, so to speak, and have them all take off, all right? Hey, hope that helps you guys for that lesson when it comes up. You guys take care. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later, I hope. All right? Bye now.